Lecture 5, Building Emotional Resilience. So what is emotional resilience? Emotional resilience is the ability to adapt and bounce back from adversity or stress. This can play a vital role in your mental health by enhancing your coping mechanisms and promoting psychological well-being. There could be increased happiness, improved relationships, better stress management. The characteristics of resilient people: they are more optimistic, flexible, emotionally aware, and they can connect better socially. So optimism, to maintain a positive outlook even in challenging situations. Flexibility is they are willing to adapt to change and remain open to new experiences. Emotionally aware, meaning they recognize and manage their emotions effectively. And being able to better connect socially is that they build strong support networks and seek help when they need it. Strategies for building resilience is, well, there are 4 strategies. The first one is developing a positive mindset. So cultivating optimism and reframing from negative thoughts. Strengthening your social networks, nurturing relationships and seeking support from friends, family, or just anyone you know, anyone around you. Practicing self-care, so prioritizing activities that promote well-being, such as exercise, relaxation, hobbies, whatever that means to you, whatever helps you relax and just feel at ease. Like I said in the previous lesson, if you want some resources for coping, I can provide you something. Setting realistic goals could be breaking down larger goals into small, manageable goals, taking something one step at a time, and not just doing something, not just looking at one large goal, breaking it down into manageable, tiny goals, and celebrating achievements. Practical tips for being resilient: you could journal to be emotionally aware, write down how any thoughts or feelings to gain insight and process your emotions better. You could practice mindfulness and meditation to stay present and reduce your stress. You can build and maintain supportive relationships, investing time in nurturing connections and seeking support from those you trust. The last activity for you in section 3 is another case study on building resilience. You are to provide an example of an individual who is overcoming adversity and developing their emotional resilience. Analyze the specific resilience building strategies that they have utilized. What are the outcomes and what are the lessons learned from the resilience building process? How to apply this into your everyday life? Well, you can practice mindfulness, social interactions, just anything I've said before. Practice that every day. So example of this could be if you have relationships with work, relationships anywhere else, your personal challenges, and how are you resilient in those scenarios, emotionally resilient. Understanding emotional resilience So there are 4 key takeaways from this lesson. And of course, I have posted 5 lessons so far. If you ever need support on any of these lessons, please reach out. Some of the topics in this course can get very heavy. For whatever reason. So just reach out. So yeah, the 4 key takeaways is understanding emotional resilience. So grasping the concept of what it means to be emotionally resilient, and bounce back from adversity or stress. What are the characteristics of those who are resilient, and how do they apply it in their everyday life? How do they build resilience? How can you build resilience? And some tips to remember, like journaling, mindfulness, meditation, supportive networks. Like I said before, the activity for section 3, that's the quiz, is now up. The quiz is just two questions, one for lesson 4, one for lesson 5. Section 4 will cover anxiety and depression. Section 4 will have lesson 6 and 7. Lesson 6 is on anxiety, understanding and managing your anxiety, and lesson 7 is on depression.